For 3 episodes, we've been promising the crystal clear waters of the Bahamas. This week, we finally set sail. But first, some final preparations that begin in the crystal clear waters of our backyard pool. What is it? The pups weren't so sure about our new dive equipment.
I think, is my weight belt backwards? Because these are upside down.
Oops, I don't think so.
Let's see how mine are under.
Oh yeah, yours is upside down.
That's it.
With less than 48 hours before we set sail, we needed one final vet check so that hopefully our 3 dogs could be imported into the Bahamas.
Hello. Ivy, Roxy, and Yogi.
You're getting a picture, bud.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's alright, Ivy.
You're okay.
It's alright.
You're okay.
Pet importation into the Bahamas was sketch. So much conflicting information as to what was and was not needed. One blog mentioned a man named Wellington in Nassau, and they provided a link. With just an online form, our vet records, and a fee, Wellington promised smooth sailing. Sure, sounds legit. Next, it was a final stop for provisions. One concern we've had is could we all get along confined to a boat for the summer?
No.
This was it. The moment we'd spent a year planning. Hurricanes, shakedown trips. Did we buy enough food? Did we have all the paperwork? Did we have the right supplies to repair the boat? Did we have any idea how to make those repairs? Had we timed the weather window correctly? Did we have enough wine to survive living on a cat with 3 dogs and 3 kids? We're about to find out. This is where I'm supposed to say, so we sold everything, ditched the 9 to 5, traded our Labrador for a life jacket, and sailed off into the sunset. Turns out we're kind of attached to our Labrador, and our Doodle, and yes, even this temperamental poodle. Join us on this journey as we navigate our version of the American dream, and maybe inspire you to chase yours. I don't know how, but anytime we plan to leave the dock, the dogs know, and they make it clear they are not to be left behind. The dogs have no idea where we're going, or for how long, or if we're even coming home, but we're their people, and so wherever we go is where they want to be. As we made our way out the Caloosahatchee and into the open waters of the Gulf of Mexico, everyone assumed their normal positions. We'd had plenty of practice. We'd been here before. Well, we are about halfway to Marathon from Fort Myers, Florida. Predict wind today called for 1 to 2 foot seas, a light breeze, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Checked all the different forecasts on Predict wind. They all were pretty well in agreement. If you've ever boated or sailed a whole lot, you know what that means. 1 to 2 foot seas means 3 to 4 to maybe 5 and 6 foot seas. We're headed south and they're all coming actually out of the due east. So in a big catamaran, it definitely is pretty rolly today, back and forth. But we're making our way down. It's about a 180-mile journey from our house to Marathon Key, which will be our first stop. We'll refuel and then anchor there for the evening. And assuming the weather looks good for tomorrow morning, we'll get up and we'll head across the Gulf Stream into Bimini. But for now, everything is good and we're making our way south. We hadn't fed the dogs this morning just in case they got seasick, but as the weather settled and we approached our fuel stop, it was alfresco dining on the flybridge. We stopped at Marathon Marina for fuel and to let our dogs stretch their legs, and then it was just around the corner to Boot Key to set our anchor for an overnight stop. We're not just learning to live on a boat as a family, but we're trying to figure out how best to document our journey, how much we want to record, how much we want to just savor the moment. If you've got experience in this area, please leave us a comment on how you find that balance.
I feel bad for taking too many pictures of them. I don't.
No,
Hey.
every has no shame.
I don't care.
See if that says Leopard 45 right there.
One thing we've committed to on this trip is to focus less on each destination and instead savor the entire journey. Our kids are getting older, about to go off and create their own adventures without mom and dad. It's a reminder of just how special each moment truly is.
Trees aren't green, the ocean is gray, sky is a vague blue, come my way. My room is a mess, it could use a hand. My favorite TV shows to capture in.
It was a beautiful morning for our crossing from Marathon to the Bahamas. Gentle winds and small seas. The dogs were getting very comfortable on board.
I think I let it slide.
This is Roxy when she spots a dolphin. I don't see him, Rox. You see him, Roxy? Where you going? Yeah, come on. Let's go. Come on, Where are we going? Where do we start today?
Key West,
No. Try again. Marathon.
Marathon,
Okay, where are we going?
Bahamas,
Where in the Bahamas?
to get our contract stuff.
Customs?
Yes,
Which island are we going to? I just told you.
Bimini,
Bimini. How long of a trip is it?
7 hours.
Where are we now?
Gulf Stream,
Where?
Gulf Stream.
Gulf Stream? Or the Gulf Stream? What have we seen so far?
Dolphins, flying fish, orange seaweed.
Who's driving the boat right now?
Brian. No, autopilot.
Is it wavy or not too bad?
It's wavy.
It's not too bad, right?
Yeah.
How big do you think the waves are?
2.5 feet.
2.5 feet to be exact?
Yeah.
What time are we going to get there today?
2 o'clock.
What island are we going to?
Bimini.
There you go. Good job.
I'm sleepwalking through all my
As we approached Bimini, it was time to put up the courtesy flag and prepare the pups for arrival. Go potty. Go potty, Ivy. Ivy, come here. With land in our sights, we waited for that first glimpse of those turquoise, crystal clear waters.
get through all of my problems and all of my problems and
For those looking to clear in Bimini, immigrations is the best we've experienced, and getting the dogs cleared at customs turned out to be a breeze.
Cheers.
We enjoyed a celebratory lunch and some drinks at Hemingway's Rum Bar, and then it was back to the boat to check on the pups.
Hey, back.
Our plan is just to spend one day here at the Big Game Marina in Bimini before heading off to explore the Berry Islands. But while there was still daylight, we wanted to give the pups a chance to do some exploration. This isn't their first time in a marina, but it is their first time in another country.
He found some French fries.
To be honest, we saw Bimini as just a place to clear customs, but as we slowed down, we began to take in its charm.
Walk with me. Let's leave the past behind.
Are you like home?
Walk with me. There's something else we need to find. Say you'll go, don't make me wait. There's no need to
As we settled in for our first night aboard in the Bahamas, we learned that some things are just universal. It was time to get the boat ready for the next leg of our adventure.
I sprayed Ivy.
She probably like it. Probably feel good.
I'm sorry, Ivy.
Hey, keep the water in the tank.
Little did we know the adventure would almost come to an end before we could get out of the marina.
What happened this morning?